Does God have a gender? This is a great question from my friend Ava in grade 9, Mrs. D's class. So here's some basics. Does God have a gender? So that it's kind of like saying, what does God look like? So we want to attribute these physical aspects that we are familiar with as humans. We want to attribute those to God. God is spirit. God is outside of the category of all physical things. Does that make sense? Like inside this category of physical things would be like my spare tire in my car, or the bag of dog food I just got from Costco, or a giraffe and the acacia tree that it's having for lunch. Those are all physical things inside of this category of physical things. And then outside of that physicality is God. So God is spirit. And when we try to attribute physical things to God as spirit, things kind of break down because God is outside of those things. However, that being said, God is also the source of those things. And we see that in the book of Genesis as it relates to gender. God said, I created humankind in my image, male and female, I created them. So God is the source of our gender. And so from the spirit of God, the essence of God, we get these two critical expressions of our humanity, which is our gender. So it does raise the question though, like why do we kind of traditionally refer to God as a he or God as father? And the best that I can kind of come up with is that was the understanding of the Jewish people throughout all of history. They understood God as a father. However, it is confirmed when Jesus comes to earth, God manifests himself as Jesus the Son, and Jesus himself refers to God as Father. Now, what's really helped me think about this was one of my professors. His name is Dr. Scott Hahn, and he said, God is who God is. Father is what God does. So when we think about God and we think about how God relates to us, his human family, God fathers us, provides for us, protects us. And it's that role that Jesus identified God as his father as well. That's not to say that God doesn't have mothering characteristics as well. In fact, there's a number of places in the scriptures where God is referred to as a mother, like giving birth to the nation of Israel or sheltering her people like a hen shelters her chicks. So there's all kinds of references to God as a mother as well. So when we're thinking about God as male or female, we have to think that God is the source of our gender. And then God as a father is how Jesus himself referred to God. And so that is primarily where we have also gotten our references to God, that God fathers us as a father would take care of his children. How's that? Thanks for the questions. Keep them coming.